Hey guys, welcome replay viewers. I don't know how long I can be live because I don't know how much battery power I had left before I went live. Plus, the phone likes to overheat when you're in the car with the thing on the visor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is what day again, Nojo? Thursday, August 10th. Shout out to my friend Richard. Met Richard through doing YouTube. Happy birthday to Richard. Man, I have so many August people, Joe. Okay. Hi, Christine. So I want to talk about two things really quickly. I don't know why I'm whispering. Why am I whispering, Joe? Um, our friend Julie, Julie that comes in the chat. I was speaking with her today, and I think I have her convinced to start a YouTube page, a YouTube channel. She would be reading tarot cards. Oh my God, I'm so excited for this. So I'm like trying to help her set up, and I'm like, come in my live event as a guest and read one person for free. And after that, we're gonna send everybody over to your page. What do you guys think about this? I'm so excited. I hope she does it. I hope she does it. Mm. So, anyways, huh?
People might be afraid for her to read them.
They go to church and make the preacher that read them all day long. Don't get me started with the damn church, Joe. Joe said people might be afraid to get read. I know I'm not. I'm not. What difference is the church prophets doing? You know what I mean?
Tell you,
So, Christine, you can hear me? I'm having this whole conversation and don't know. Can you hear
and
me?
the majority of them tell a lie anyway.
Oh my God! Wait, Joe, you don't got Joe started.
That's true.
Hi, Bessie. Hi, Bessie. Bessie, can you hear me? That would be fun, right? That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. And I haven't spoken about this publicly, but Julie lost her darling husband Chris recently in June. A couple of the people that pray with me know this, but the public doesn't know this. And when I got off the phone with Julie, I just started to hear that Boy George song play in my brain, and it got louder and louder and louder. Come on, chameleon. And I just thought that I was hearing it because, tarot and karma and stuff like that, right? But when I texted, I wasn't going to tell Julie anything. And I texted her back and I said, I don't know why this song is playing in my brain, but it's in my brain after we got off the phone. And she said that's the first album her husband ever bought her in 1983. I was in a puddle of tears. I was like, oh, Chris is reaching out. Chris was on the show before too with Julie. So anyway, thanks for letting me know you can hear me, guys. So a lady was in Costco and she wanted to beat me up for my hat. She's like, give me that hat. I told her, you go to YouTube, find a video, make it, right? So, anyways, while Joe puts the gas in, remember in my sister's live event last night, she brought up those two little kids, Tay. Joseph, close the door.
What?
Close the door. Cierra la puerta. Oh, why would he leave it open with all the noise? Remember, she was saying that news came across that they were unalived, and people said they self deleted and a whole bunch of madaras. And then Christine said that they were saying that they were in a car crash, right? It's a whole effing lie. They wrong for that. Go and talk about they got their social media hacked. That's a lie. That I'm gonna come out front and say they picked the lie. Whoever's running the show for them, if they didn't run the show, they're lying. You gonna get okay. Let's say I get hacked and the news is running wild in the interwebs that I'm unalived and I self deleted. Don't you think one of my children, Joe, my sister, my uncle Roger in Belize, somebody would find a way to come on some other social media on their platform and say she's fine, she's alive, she's here, right? Don't you think one of my loved ones, one of you, if you have my phone number and you call Joe and ask Joe what happened, and Joe said, no, she there, right? Yeah. But the thing is, hack, don't you think you guys would come and speak for me? Them pick the liar. They're playing too much games for clicks and views. See, I don't do that. You're never gonna catch me doing that at my channel, and I'm never gonna quit. Let's say if I quit doing my channel. Let's say if I got rich, and I just decided f this noise. Which if I got rich, I would do YouTube even the more. Let me tell you why. It's something that I truly enjoy doing, especially being that I'm changing what I'm doing for the videos. And on top of that, now I could hire a whole marketing team. I could hire an editor. I could just be the pretty face on the camera and walk the hell away. Why would I quit? So, but let's say if I wanted to quit my YouTube channel for whatever reason, I would never just quit and not let Joe come and tell you guys something. Somebody would come and tell you guys something. You deserve better. You guys have been here with me since I don't know how long. You would deserve better. Who you talking to, babe?
Joshua.
You call me back?
Give me the show. Large car.
You call him? Okay. Yeah, hi, Margaret. It's hot and rainy. Girl, it's hot over here, but it cooled down a little bit. But it's drizzling enough to be annoying. But not anything to soak you or not if you're out, right? So them picnic get me pissed because they lied. Of course, I'm glad they're not unalive. You know, that's not what I'm pissed about. I like how I stop talk while Joe trying to squeeze it into car like if I'm the one doing the driving. You know, I'm glad that they're not unalive, but they are controversial for their own reason because they like to use the N word. You know, they're some kind of Asian but like to use the N word, and they gonna come with their mother ass lie about being hacked. Give me a break. They're not hacked. They did that for clicks and views, and they go F around and find out like everybody else. Keep crying wolf. What happened to the boy cry wolf? There was really a wolf, right? And nobody looked for his dumb ass, right? He effed around and found out.
And the wolf just eat him up.
Uh-huh. You, I love, I love Mr. Joe. You,
What's that?
I said I'm gonna just be the pretty face on camera. If I get money, if I get rich, I'm not gonna quit doing YouTube. Joe always asks me that. If we get rich, like if we win the 1.5 billion, would you quit? I'm like, no, I would hire a team. Why wouldn't I pay people so people could start making money? And I would treat them good too. I wouldn't lizzo their ass. I'd treat them good. I'm telling you, my cousin Effie told me America is a buttercup country. And when I asked her what the hell that means, she said, why do you build me up buttercup just to break me down? That song, right? And he says, that's what America do. They'll build you up, then they break your ass down. It's Lizzo's time to fall. How you gonna be a whole Ellen DeGeneres? You know who they said rude to? Jennifer Hudson. I had hoped that it wasn't true. I didn't like her when she was on America. What she was on? American Idol, right? The one with Simon. Yeah, American Idol.
Talent.
No, America Got Talent. Simon didn't used to be on that before. I didn't like her when she was on that show. I thought she was a pretender. You know, she could sing good. Let's put it that way. She it's not my style of singing. I don't like screaming type of singing. I don't like the Celine Dion type of singing. I don't like Mariah Carey type of singing. It's not my type of singing. No, I like Millie Jackson. Ooh, Lord have mercy. But didn't like her on the show, but still rooted for her, right? Because she's a sister. When she made it, and she treat a boy so bad, Punk, the one she have the baby with, I was done with her. But then her little talk show came on, and Sherry was, pumping it up and stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me go watch. And then one of the drag queens Jada worked with says she is such a nasty biatch when she comes in at the airport because he has to go to her crew and say, would Miss Hudson like something to drink and what would she like? And he's not allowed to talk to her directly or make eye contact with her. He has to talk to her liaison. I'm like, who the F this bitch thinks she is? Who? I was like, oh my God. Don't be mean to the people that serve you. My God, today. Why people are like this? When we go to any fancy event, we go to a lot of YouTube fancy event. We don't just go and kiss the butts of the higher ups. We talk to the people doing the serving. How is your day going? Thank you so much for this. Does this have cheese in it? I'll tell you, I don't eat, I'm not a vegan. But when I go to big events, I will eat vegan first before I eat anything else. Why? Not because I'm afraid of the meat they're serving, because I'm afraid of the cheese and the milk and all the dairy that they're going to put in that dish. You know what I mean? I said, Lord. Yeah, that's what the drag queen say. And I believe him. I believe him. And you know why I believe him even more, Margaret? Because he didn't know why she kept coming to California. He says she doesn't live here. I don't know if she lives in New York or Chicago. So why does she keep coming to California? Because she's coming like every week. So I have to deal with this heifer every week. And my Jada told the drag queen it's because she has a show here in California. It's not a live show, so she tapes it months, weeks, and months in advance. But she has a show that she tapes from here. See, if Sherry Shepherd had show had recorded from California, it would not have been live. It would have been recorded for for tape or whatever. But now, as it stands, she goes live in New York, and it's live on tape for us in California. So it's not live, but it's live on tape. You know what I mean? Hi, Carla. So I went to Costco today to buy one pack of chocolate chip cookies because I'm going to go home and make my own and see how it compares in the taste and the pricing. And I'm not always expecting that the price out in the street is going to be worse than me making it at home. Sometimes me making it at home might be more expensive, but does it taste better? Is it better quality? You know what I mean? So I don't know what the hell I bring this man for because he racked up my bill. My bill came to $219. I said, what the Ross this? I'm gonna go home and cry in my beer that I don't drink because I didn't intend to spend this much money at Costco right before my damn birthday.
You want to match stuff? How much this with that?
No, you know, I'm not to do. That cookie was only $9.99, Joe.
The watermelon.
What? Why you keep saying this watermelon expensive? This mother ass man, make I say. The watermelon is $6.99. Let me tell you where he can get potato. Feed
Potato.
dog. Feed dog.
Be careful. Potato.
He almost cussed. He almost cussed. $11.99 for them goddamn potato. Then dog ain't gonna get no more than damn potato. The toilet paper is for Jory. He already sent me the money. $22.
Okay, so subtract that.
Chicken breast.
You want chicken breast? I don't eat.
You the one that you said, let's go back for the chicken breast. Let's go back for the chicken
Don't you
breast.
guys eat that?
$22.
I don't have to.
The hell. Then I bought wash rags. I only buy wash rags once every 2 years. $13.99. Okay, listen to Fahim Avino. $17.99.
No, you swerve something.
They had a $5 off thing. Then what is one for 13? Joe, what's original?
Maybe the honey.
What's original BLBRY?
Original.
Blueberry. Oh, that's a cereal. Jesus Christ, the cereal is $13.99. I'm done. I'm not gonna eat no more cereal. The honey was $15.99. I the right here has all the honey he need. Why he need to get honey?
You're not as sweet as that.
I'm not. Then the cookies are $9.99, and then we bought the muffins, and we had to buy two different muffins because you get a 12 pack, right? Two 6 packs because they want you to get mix and match flavors if you want to. But I'm not gonna make. I don't think I'm gonna make that second muffin he got, which is the mantequita one, manteca. We never know what the word mean. We had to ask her. I thought it was butter, but it could have been shortening or lard, right? So I asked a girl in there, and she told us. So then what else, boo?
Butter.
Butter, butter, baby. How much is the butter? $12.59 for the butter. And what that is steelhead again?
Fish.
Fish. This man too freaking expensive. You gonna need a sugar mama. It's not me. Anybody anybody want to be Joe sugar mama? Oh my God! Nowadays, sugar mamas and sugar daddies, they don't even meet up with their owners or whatever the hell you call it. What do you call them? If I'm a sugar mama, what would my person be? My simp? You don't have to meet with them. They just give money. Mm-mm-mm. I'm telling you, I tell him all the honey he needs. He said, I'm not sweet enough. If you have a man like Joe of a particular age and a particular sign on the zodiac, he's a whole Libra. Don't ask him bullshit in the street. You're going to get insulted. Don't say, am I not sweet enough? Because I tell you, no. Ah, my sugar baby. Okay, so if I'm the sugar mama, I have a sugar baby. The sugar baby don't even have to meet with the sugar mamas nowadays.
Is that right?
Yeah, they just talk to them on the phone and tell them bullshit. And then the stupid woman give money.
I gotta start doing that now.
Just remember, you got me, I'm going to count the money. Yeah, so why I'm doing the cookies is because I got invited to Jada's friend Dean's birthday party for Saturday. and he asked if I could bring chocolate chip cookies. And he was going to go to Costco and buy those chocolate chip cookies, but he remembered that our cookies are thebomb.com. And so he said, "Can your mom bring cookies?" And so I decided, well, let's go buy the cookies so we could match the size, the everything. When it's all done, we're going to blindfold Joshua because he's the chocolate connoisseur and see if he knows the difference between the cookies. And what the hell am I going to do with the Costco cookies? I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm not taking it to Dean's party. I'm taking my cookies to Dean's party.
Keep going, Joshua. You can.
Joe said, keep it in the cookie jar. Joshua will eat it eventually. You're glad that I'm confident, girl. I'm telling you, when I first got married to Joe, I wasn't really confident. I was very insecure, and Joe was never the jealous type. And I always wanted to know, why was he not jealous of me? Be jealous. To see that person looking at me, why can't you be jealous? And Joe goes, I'm secure with you. You're not gonna do anything. You haven't shown me that you're gonna do anything to step out on me. So why should I be jealous and insecure? That jealousy is for an insecure person. And I learned that in the first 6 months of the marriage, and then just started to work on my confidence. So, but at the start of this thing, Carla, if you're in here, I told the peoples that I convinced Julie this morning to start her own YouTube channel to where she is going to read the tarot cards. I like Julie's personality, and Julie really knows how to read those cards. And plus, I think Julie has great discerning, probably has some prophecy, some prophesying in her too. And so the cards are just a tool. She says, like when the carpenter goes to work and he takes his hammer or his saw, those are his tools. He's still the carpenter without those, right? So the cards are just a tool. I'm like, why don't you do that? And I was telling the group that Julie lost her darling husband in the month of June. Only my few select handpicked people that pray with me know this. But now we can talk about it publicly. I wanted to give Julie and them some peace and grace to grieve and mourn. And I spoke with her today, and I don't see why she shouldn't get on YouTube and read the tarot cards like everybody else is doing in that niche, because she's accurate. I promise you, she can be more accurate than Boots Tarot. Boots Tarot was accurate twice with me, but ever since then, I've seen him be inaccurate with a couple of other people, including Sherry Shepherd. When she first got her show, he read the card, and the card said she wasn't going to get past season one. The show was going to be canceled. I recorded it. I have it on my computer. He can't go back to Sherry Shepherd and tell no lies, because he met her in person and was reading her in person. And I don't know what the hell he told her, but if he ever show up on her show and talk about, I knew from the beginning that you were going to make it, I will send she the goddamn video. That's how I'm very petty. I'll send her the video and say, nope, that's not what he said. He said that you were not going to make it past season one, and that the show wasn't going to be renewed, but you were going to be okay because you were going to make all the connections you needed to make to go into acting, which is really, really what you want to do. I don't know that Sherry really wants to act. Sherry loves doing stand up. The first chance Sherry gets, Sherry go back and do stand up. You know what I mean? Go right on with your bad self. So when I see these things, I start to download them and save them because I'm gonna call people for the FS that they are. So let's talk really quickly before we get home about B Love's life. That lady put out 2 videos the other day. She was so nasty. The videos were so nasty, and it wasn't even her nasty eating. It was what she was saying. She was talking about sex in her marriage, and she got a little bit too vulgar for me. So vulgar that it's not even something I want to repeat right here, right? But I'm like, why? Why do we have to know any of this? And that little short man, that's her husband. When I met him in real life, he was nice. That person that I met in real life and the person you see on her show are two different people. When I see him on that show, he appears cocky to me. He appears know-it-all. When we met him in real life, he wasn't like that, right, Joe? B Loves was like that. B Loves was very standoffish and aloof. The husband was very down to earth. And when I invited them to come to the house so we could do a collab, he was ready, willing, and able to. He wanted to go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't want to be at this VidCon. Let's go there. This sounds like more fun to me. I don't know what happened throughout the years where he puts off a different persona to me. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm reading the man wrong, right? Maybe he's just not with the shits, not wanting to do the mukbangs or whatever. But they made a part two, and he was in the video with her, and he wanted to clarify a few things, and it got even grosser. So I don't know why those two videos pop up in my feed because she don't never pop up in my feed. So then she made another separate video where she's showing you what she made, her highest checks in YouTube. And of course it was before the pandemic because she couldn't make the change. You know, when the pandemic came, she still kept eating those $500 crabs. And people were starving. We were begging for $500 a month food stamps to survive, right? So um, I checked on her before the pandemic through Social Blade, and it said she was making like $97,000 that month because it goes every 28 days. So I don't know what she made before or after, but when the pandemic hit, in the middle of the pandemic, I checked again. It said she was making $10,000, and she said Social Blade is wrong. She lied. I have several channels, and Social Blade has been right on the money. Matter of fact, Social Blade sometimes will put me a little bit above what I'm making, sometimes a little bit below what I'm making, but it's pretty darn close. If I'm making 450, Social Blade might say I'm making 430, or they might say I'm making 510. It's just a little bit skewed. So she showed her check. Child, that lady was making $173,000 a month in her heyday when things were popping for her. And Joe times it. Joe, was that 2 point something $1 million a year? Child, because I know $80,000 a month is $1 million a
Two
year, and that's
million
what I
sixty.
aspire to do.
2,060,000.
2,060,000 or 600.
60,000.
Anyway, over 2 million. So she said if she gets the 25,000 likes on the video, then she's gonna go on ahead and show you what she's made throughout the lifetime of doing YouTube. I don't need to know that. Honestly, I don't need to know what she's made for the lifetime. I know she's made a crap ton of money. So the thing is, when she was showing what money she was making, to me she started off normal. Like, I just want to show you guys this because a lot of people always wonder what I make, yada yada. And she told us that she's making a lot less now, but back then days she was making the same money from her sauce, because we checked through Jungle Scout at Amazon, and she was making the same 100,000 a month from that sauce that's going to kill people. That sauce full up of MSG and sodium. And when you make the sauce, you have to put a whole slab of butter, a whole pound of butter, and a bottle of Coke. What's good about that sauce, right? I couldn't make something like that and sell that to my people, and call myself a good content creator. But in any case, she was making a crap ton of money because she had brand collabs, she had sponsorship, she had a whole bunch of mess. So she was really raking in the cash. Throughout that video, she seemed to get cocky to me. You guys go watch it and tell me if I'm reading it wrong. She seemed to get cocky to me, like, ah, girl, I was raking it in, I raking it in. I'm like, bitch, shut up. Just tell us the story. Why you got to go on like this, right? So, I don't know what she's making now, but she's still making way more than I do. Enough to buy her man a whole damn Joe. What the car name with the man buy? Ferrari. Ferrari, right? The Ferrari, right? The Ferrari. $450,000 that start at for the base price. And his was customized. Okay? Thanks, Bessie darling. Thanks for I didn't even know you guys were doing the thing. Yeah, I'm telling you, Julie's gonna come up with her. I'm gonna call her again this evening. I'm gonna be on her. I'm gonna be on Julie like white women on black ball players. That's what I'm gonna do. Julie need to start her channel. I tell her, get her cash app going because you're not gonna make no monetization right away. You hear the ring doorbell going off? Yeah, so if you guys want to go see what she was saying in those two other videos, be my guest, but it was nasty. It was not for public consumption. Some things you need to keep to your damn self. You put your business out there, everybody know what's going on between you and your man. And if they don't know what's going on, they can figure out what the hell's going on. And that's how they get an edge in to get between your relationship. Right? I'm like, she should me drink water and mind for she goddamn business, because that was nasty. It's just like when the bushy head girl was with her son and they had a dinner. They had like a hot dinner date. She made the dinner and everything. She put on a card on the table, and I screenshotted that shit and saved it on my computer. She goes, I love you for your personality, but is that D for the peen that I love more? I'm like, girl, you're showing up yourself. You act like you're so mature and you don't need him and you're your own independent woman because you're 31 and he's 27. But you're showing your stupid self to show that that's all you care about. Girl, bye. Joe taking it on soon. We even bought those damn muffins. What the hell we gonna do with them muffin? Because now Joshua's gonna have to go make muffins to match our muffin to the Costco. Oh my God. The way I'm doing the show now, it's costing me more money. It's taking more time to edit. So I really hope it pans out and I start getting more views, because everything else behind the scenes is changing. My click-through rate has gone from 2% to like 6 point something percent for the videos that I made about the Alabama brawl. Those are like 17% for the click-through rate. The click-through rate has to be above 8 to be beneficial. And then the CPM, which is what the advertisers pay YouTube, it's up closer to $30 per thousand view, where it used to be friggin' $5 per thousand view for the cooking video. So anybody want to step to me and tell me, why don't you continue cooking? I like you cooking better. Screw you. Unless you're gonna friggin' mind me, I ain't doing just that. We're gonna twist this thing up and make money. And then the other thing that's growing fast, I lost a lot of subscribers. Every video I pick up, somebody bounce. I'm like, okay, whatever. You weren't for me anyways. But when I did the Alabama thing, I gained 21 subscribers. That money already made that video already made $65. So every time something happened, we going live and we gonna talk about it. Why should everybody else in YouTube make that money and not me, when I'm sitting there watching all these channels, seeing what's popping off? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go rename this one right now and put them pick the name in it and call them whole liars. They are liars. Nobody hacked those kids' social media. They did this for a click and a view, and they go F around and find out. Nobody gonna look for them the next time somebody have them in a barrel somewhere shipping them off to China. Nobody gonna look for them, okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So, anyways, I'm gonna go in, guys. I have a guest in my house right now. Jada has a guest over, so I don't know what's happening in there. So I'm gonna end this live here. Thank you for coming in. I'm gonna go in there now and continue my show. We have to go bake. I think the cookies. I'm gonna go bake the cookies first and match them up to the Costco cookie. Watch Joe gonna lock the car. Watch Joe gonna lock the car. Joe has OCD really, really bad. He has a way that he does things. He knows that I'm in here and I have to come out, but he'll lock me in here. Did I misread him? Let me take this thing down off of here. This phone probably running hot by now. Ooh, the phone hot, 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 guys. Let's see the last comment. Bye, darlings. Thank you for coming in. Bye.